Mr. Schaub, sorry for your loss.
Hello, guys. What is up? I am back. So, today we're gonna be watching a couple of clips. This time, the guys, they were doing the fight companion, the JRE fight companion, the Joe Rogan fight companion, the original fight companion. You know, then there's a Calabasas fight companion.
You guys talking about DeSantis
He was-
2024?
no,
You talking about DeSantis 2024?
You eating a donut or you eating cheese?
Well, whatever it is, you sound exactly the same as you do when you don't have that in your mouth.
We're spending your life.
To define what fight companion is basically watching a fight, but instead of having it private, you put on, you know, a couple of cameras and a couple of microphones and you talk during the fight, just like how you do in real life. So, you know, I don't watch fight companions, so I wasn't really watching it, but there was other people that clip certain moments and I've compiled them.
We're spending your life.
So I compiled all these clips. Let's check out the first clip. So this clip is called Just Four Best Friends Hanging.
Fight companion. Great Joe Rogan.
Oh, hi.
Looking thick. Eddie
I would say
Bravo.
thick. He's more shredded than thick.
He is very shredded. You grabbed him.
Carnivore
You let him
diet.
start
There we go. Ooh, another key word from Joe Rogan's vocabulary.
Is that from the carnivore diet?
Well, the leanness is for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
More lean.
I've never seen you
100%.
grab Joe. You grabbed him and started squeezing him a little bit and giggling.
His shoulders and arms are distracting.
Yeah, they're a little distracting. All right.
You guys remember how, like, Joe got bullied to change his whole, like, studio? And now he just brought it back to the old classic, you know, JRE that we saw on YouTube. And look, it's just plain, you know, basic. Honestly, it looks fine like that. You don't need to look like you're in a can going to Mars, like, you know, like virtual, like vintage style universe, you know, 70s, like, you know, like that's how the inside of the room looked like. It looked old but vintage, you know. It looked weird and some people complained about it. Let me see if I can find it. Look at that. Nobody liked that. Nobody liked it. Was the red room or something? It feels like a little demonic. It just doesn't feel like a nice vibe. I guess this is a California one. California studio had the brick wall, a whole bunch of different posters and stuff, and now it's just, you know, curtains all around. You know, boring, basic, plain. Yeah, Joe looking like a baby gorilla there. So next clip, or next post I mean, is this one called 100%. Brenda asked what Toe was wearing beforehand so he could match. So they were both wearing this kind of I don't know what you call it, like a desert brown, like sand color, I guess. Me and Joe like the same things. We even dress like each other. You know, Brandon, you know, he's like the little brother to, you know, Joe, right? He's like the little brother. Or like maybe also like, you know, that those two dudes of Mice and Men, right? Who's that, Lenny and that other dude? They're also like the guys from Home Alone. No, they're just like two peas in the pod. They're like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Come on, do it.
So this next one, this one's called Bapa Doesn't Keep the Same Energy Around Papa Toe.
I'm just that high in Bo Nickel. I haven't seen anything yet. Granted, he's not fighting anybody, but I haven't seen anything yet that shows otherwise, that he's not the next great white hype. You know, no one's higher on Bo Nickel. He is our Lord and Savior. He's the great white hype.
All right. And it goes to my boy, the great last white American hope. Bo Nickel comes around once a lifetime.
I came here to get educated, yeah.
Let me fill you in on Bo Nickel. He's the great white hype.
Okay.
Yeah, if you know, some of you guys didn't know that, you know, Brandon really likes white people to win.
Bo Nickel is legit.
He's the great American savior.
I mean, he's Olympic gold medal potential.
And main event next. Next
Yeah,
is Hamza.
You gotta go with his.
Hamza Usman.
Yeah, like the comments said, why is he talking like white supremacist? Like I said, Brandon loves white people winning. You know, he says that he's British. Maybe it might be that little British side side of him trying to win. I don't know. I think he's just trying to be funny. Honestly, I don't think that's he's trying to be funny, like he's trying to have an angle in it. You know, Bo Nickel is this like really white looking dude. Like, look, I mean, he's white, right? So like it's the joke. I get it. Next clip, and so it begins.
What do you think about Strickland versus Kamzat?
Very interesting fight. Very interesting fight. On the feet, dude. I rewatched that Strickland Adesanya fight.
Me too.
That motherfucker is so underrated. And everybody was thinking, and me included, that
you and me both.
Adesanya.
Look at that face that Brendan makes there. He's so happy to see Joe. Everybody loves Joe, but everybody hates Brendan. Joe's got that riz, that stand-up comedian riz, bro.
This is just being gay. That's all.
You gotta rub that ball dome to get a little lucky. You know, Brendan right there. Love.
I love you. Always have.
Oh, nah, dude.
I love you.
I was thinking, and me included, that
you and me both.
Adesanya.
You and me both. I love that. Like we're basically brothers.
I love you.
Oh, really, dude?
Next clip, MMA expert Bapa.
Oh, it's the funnest.
Yeah, it is fun.
It's the best.
You feel like this is a dirty business. Like, I don't want to be a part of your dirty
It's the
business.
dirtiest business.
God, this is a disaster.
It's the biggest disaster.
You can just imagine like Brendan just being on top of, you know, Joe's shoulder, parroting everything he says, and Joe's like, it's the sickest thing, the sickest, the most sickest.
Kudos, because he's the smartest tool in the shed.
Okay, next clip, we got Eddie Values being interrupted and same.
Weird scenes in Laurel Canyon. It's gonna blow.
It's a great
you the
book.
fuck away.
I just got it. I just
It's
ordered
so good.
They needed, because that was the theory is in the 60s, most of
We
the
got going right away.
anti-Vietnam protesters were like college professors, and they were like
Schultz.
they were respectable people going against the Vietnam.
So they're watching, like I said, they're watching the fight. You can't get mad that you can get it interrupted, right? Like, this is gonna happen because you're watching the fight, you have freaking somebody else talking to you, and you're one side of the ear, and the other side of the ear you got another person talking to you. Also, you're watching the fight, and so the other person feels disrespected because it's like, hey, why aren't you paying attention to me? Like, we're trying to do both things, but clearly the format will get some people annoyed, like Eddie here. He was really annoyed by some of the clips that I saw later on. It's like he was just like I want to leave, I want to go home.
Vietnam
That
War.
guy.
Okay.
That guy's like, why is it?
I don't even talk about this.
There's Bilal. Oh, that guy was mine.
No,
There's
Eddie,
Usman.
please keep
No,
educating him.
Keep
Listen, you know what? When I'm doing Fight Companion and I get into some deep shit, and you guys cut me off like you always do.
I'm sorry.
You know what? You
Like
gotta
you always
You know what
do.
I think?
Like you always do, and you put it to Brendan. Like, you know, like you always do, bro.
Like you always do.
I'm sorry.
You know what? You
Come
your
on,
headphones
you know what
on.
I think? I go, thank God they cut me off. Now I don't have to worry about someone killing me. I love it when you guys cut me off.
No,
So I'm
I wanna
like, you
listen.
know what? I don't need to get into that.
Put the
Let's talk
headphones
about
on
pussy.
so we can all
Let's talk
coordinate.
I'm totally into intermittent fasting. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
See, it fucks. I can't even say intermittent because I hear it in my head. So
Intermittent.
intermittent.
Yeah.
I don't eat till about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. I work out, empty stomach.
Same.
So yeah, like this also happens throughout the whole thing. Like, keeps getting interrupted, and he doesn't like it. But come on, Eddie, like, that's the part of the show, man. You're gonna get interrupted. You got all the interrupters in that room. Okay, next clip, you got Barndoor makes a suggestion.
You know why? Do you know why Swedish people are the best looking people in the world? Do you know why?
Well, because they're
Tell me why.
Vikings.
Okay, no, I'm
Bad
going to tell you
answer.
why. Because they were fully immersed in eugenics. They believed that the symmetry on your face determined the symmetry like in your body. So if you didn't have perfect symmetry in your face, they would sterilize you. This is a fact.
But eugenics
No,
was
so
started
basically,
as-
This is why they interrupt this man.
basically, if you were ugly, they sterilized you. So only good people with perfect symmetry in their face were allowed to
think that's
procreate.
America could use a little more of that.
Okay, and then Brendan out there with the assist. Look. Okay, so he's partially right on that, but the Scandinavians, it's not like they like, you know, you go to the doctor and they're like, we have to get rid of this baby. No, you can have the baby that has Down syndrome or any other form of mutations or whatever, you know, birth defects or whatnot, but you don't have to get rid of it. It's not like, oh, we're gonna throw it in the pit like in the movie 300, right? Like they're gonna throw it off a cliff because it like had a butt chin or something, right? Yeah, bro. You know, chuck that baby out because of they got a bit of the old Hamzat lip.
Smash.
Speaking about Hamzat, we got the Silent K. Let's watch this clip now.
A lot of energy for Hamzat though, to Rogan's point.
He's getting punched too.
So he's getting.
Does he have a body triangle, Joe?
He's paying for it here.
No, he's just got the hooks.
In collegiate wrestling,
They hit with a lot of headshots.
Cosma is not going to be able
Hamzat.
to make a choke.
Hamzat.
What's his name?
Hamzat.
You don't
pronounce
pronounce
it.
2. All right, good. We got round 2.
It's like Hamzat is looking to catch.
So the guys are making it clear that you don't pronounce the K in Hamzat, or you know, you don't say Kamzat. It's Hamzat. The K is silent, like how Brendan said.
Don't pronounce the K.
Come on, guys, get the point here. Stop messing around.
What's his name?
Hamzat.
You don't pronounce the K.
2. All right, good. We got round 2.
It's like Hamzat is looking to catch him with a knee as he
What are
drops
the
in.
odds Usman
Oh no, Joe's now saying it. Come on, guys, get it together.
takes Cosma down?
Oh no.
Usman's the only fighter that's open about his knees.
Yes.
Olympic gold medal potential. He's that good.
And he's a freak, and he has the work ethic.
And he's smart.
Yep.
All the
Speaks
above.
well. He's great on camera.
Yeah.
He's gonna make so much money.
Here we go.
Dress all right. Wrestlers don't have style.
Third round.
But
Kamaru's
He's a
digging
better
in.
striker.
Oh, shit!
Kamaru's
Kamaru's a better
digging
striker,
in.
dude.
He's digging
It's a
in.
different fight now.
Hamza
It's
looks a little tired, huh, Joe?
Oh,
This is that championship level
this is it
Kamaru.
right here.
Correct.
Dude, if he fucking
And you're telling
knocks
and
him
people
out,
are saying Kamaru's washed up out of their fucking minds.
dude,
At
the
70,
internet-
That's the problem is that
Don't let
wrestling,
it-
that damn wrestling.
Come on,
Eddie, how you feel about your boy Ferguson versus Patty Pimlet? Because before you answer, I like it for Tony. I think they finally gave him a good matchup.
That's a
Instead
very
of
good
just
match.
fucking killers after killers. Not saying Patty Pimlet's not talented, but he's not fighting a top 5 guy like they've been fucking tossing him.
That's a crazy matchup, man.
Great matchup.
Are you kidding?
Another baseline there, another classic one from Brendan is the let me ask you a question and let me also answer for you before you answer it.
Come on,
Eddie, how you feel about your boy Ferguson versus Patty Pimlet? Because before you answer, I like it.
Mr. Schaub.
Okay, so next clip we got is Bapa with his brand of a history lesson eggplant emoji.
Did you know Abraham Lincoln used to wrestle? He used to be a
He was a
badass
wrestler.
wrestler.
Wasn't he 6'6"?
Right?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
legit.
6'5".
Yeah, but
And he
Abraham
went
Lincoln
all
was a
over
real
Europe,
wrestler.
all over the Middle East, and he wrestled.
You know what else he
everybody.
wrestled was
I didn't know that Abraham Lincoln was a wrestler. No, man, that's new to me.
dicks in his
That's
butt.
real shit. What?
Yeah, Abe Lincoln had a side piece, dude. Look, it was his security guard, and they fucked.
Really? How do you-
Brandon with the, did you know this guy was gay? Snapple fact.
This isn't some.
Sir?
Bring it up.
I'm going to ask you.
I think-
I'm going to ask you to respect your
I
country a
think
little
there's
bit.
probably some long camping trips back there, and a
Boom.
lot of guys fucked.
But
I'm telling you, look it up.
I think
I'm
it's some
telling you, Jamie.
Brokeback
Abe
Mountain
Lincoln was
shit.
not banging guys.
Cold winners.
Cold winners.
Yeah, that's what.
The disrespect to Mr. Abraham Lincoln, President Abraham Lincoln, man, by these guys.
Okay, let's keep hammering, I guess.
Sounds good coming out of your mouth, man.
Oh, that's sus. Okay, so next clip we got, damn, no pass for Bapa today.
It's Roseanne Barr's fucking ugly stepsister.
It's a crazy pace. Like, what kind of question?
Well, they're not getting top tier commentary.
She looks like the
talent over
female from Gremlins 2. Bring it up, Jamie. But
You know,
it looks like that.
it's a very good.
Come on.
The
That's a
female
person.
gremlin.
That's a person, dog.
No, I know, but this was a gremlin.
All right.
there. So
But
this
you know,
is,
Bare Knuckles doing.
Hey, Jamie, pull up Gremlins, the girl gremlin.
There you go.
So this
Spot
is
on.
Alice Garoff versus Wesley
They
Alves.
pull it up. They pull it up real quick. Look, they pull that shit up. Jamie, pull that shit up. Show Joe the clip. And he was like, come on, bro. She went through a battle. She was a warrior that day. Like, have some respect. Respect that woman. Look at the battle she went through. And you flat out say she looks like one of the gremlins. The girl gremlin. Come on, bro.
The
That's a
female
person.
gremlin.
That's a person, dog.
Okay, next clip, we got Bapa brings up the RTX when Toe is taking a leak, and Eddie doesn't care and gets upset when Wrinks invites him to the TFATK when he's trying to promote his album.
New special?
No, I'm working on my new. I'm just touring right now.
Anything new for you? Been building up my truck, my TRX, taking it from 700 to 1100 horsepower.
Yep. You know, I dropped an album yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Music?
Hook Thieves is the name of the band.
I like that.
Hook Thieves.
Jar of Flies. It's on all music platforms.
Jar of Flies.
There's a music video for the single El Coyote.
We gotta get you on. When are you coming on Fighter and the Kid?
You never invite me, dog.
Let's get your ass
Come
on.
dog.
I'm always scared to invite Eddie. I feel like you're always busy. Or
Come on, man. You have a stand.
And look at the face that Brenda just made right now.
I'm always scared to invite Eddie. I feel like you're always busy. Or
Come on, man. You have a standing invite.
I'm trying to.
I'm always scared to invite Eddie. I feel like you're always busy. Or
Come on, man. You have a standing invite.
I'm trying to drop. I'm trying to promote my album that just dropped, and you're changing the subject.
Oh, sorry.
He did, piece of shit.
No, I want to.
Right? Doritos.
You're changing the subject? Look at the face that Eddie makes, man. He's dude's sick of it. He's tired of it, man. He wants to go home at this point. He's like, I'm doing this for Joe. I'm doing this for Joe. I'm here for Joe.
Where's paying your life?
So this is the last clip I want to show you. Brian switches his flight. Apparently Brendan and Brian were gonna fly together, and he's like, hey, I think I'm gonna go because my flight is in like in an hour or 30 minutes or something like that. Joe's like, you gotta go fast, you gotta go now if you're gonna make it. But Brendan seems so surprised to hear about that. Like, what? Like, you're serious? I can't believe you've done this.
Fuck the guy standing. What, dude? He won. Hoist won because of his side kicks from the guard.
Joe, you got the lighter, brother?
Look at Eddie, the side kicks.
Side kicks.
He's just so enthusiastic, man. Love his energy. He's annoyed, but he's still energetic.
Guard.
Joe, you got the lighter, brother?
Yeah. I gotta go, boys.
All right. Where you gotta go? We're on the same fucking flight.
I got a 445 Delta.
No, I thought we're on the same flight.
No, you're on 730 American.
Yeah, you changed yours?
445, yeah, Delta.
You gotta leave, dude. You have literally less than an hour to get to the airport.
How far away is the airport?
Half hour.
You ain't gonna make it. Now you gotta be there now.
Airport's probably 15 minutes.
You have to change your
It is
flight.
F1 weekend.
Yeah, but it's F1 weekend.
So there's
the
traffic.
airport's gonna be jammed up. You're fucked.
Why did you switch your flight, B, and not tell me?
Do you have a card?
Look at that. You hear that? Brendan is crushed, man. It's a little sad, man.
You're taking
No,
you to
it's
the
19
airport,
minutes
or are you
away.
taking their car?
I don't know.
Jesus, Brian.
20 minutes away.
Why didn't you
Taking
coordinate?
F1.
I don't know. I got carried away. I got into the
He's still on
fucking
his
podcast.
back. Look at this.
I like the podcast.
I forgot he was on his back so much. I was watching so many highlights.
I leave now,
As a
I'll
matter
get
of fact,
They forgot it was a podcast. They were like having some data and just like, oh yeah, we're on a podcast. Oh shit, gotta keep talking.
I think I left this fight before the third round.
You know, like at this point, like when all the fights done and everything has finished, right? Everybody wants to go home.
This dude is spending a lot of time on his back.
Callan did the old switcheroo. Didn't tell your
Yeah.
boy, huh?
Well, I
All right,
figured-
shall we wrap this up? Gentlemen, always a blast.
Hell
I
yeah.
fucking loved it.
Love you guys.
Plug
Love
a
you guys.
couple comedy
yeah,
spots?
please do.
Me and Sam Tripoli, samtripoli.com. We're coming to St. Louis. We're coming to Indy, Austin, and Dallas coming up. samtripoli.com. Thank you.
I'll see you guys this weekend, coming weekend at the Chicago Improv.
Dude, Brandon sounded so betrayed. Like, wow, you're gonna just switch up on me like that? Okay. Thought we were homies, bro. Can't believe that. I can't believe that, man. And then I feel like watch Comedy Enforcement or 2 Days to Try. They're gonna be like, okay, so on today's video, it seems like it might be the beginning of the end for Brandon and Brian's relationship. They were on the Fight Companion a couple weeks ago. Right in the end, when the Fight Companion finished, they seemed like they were butting heads throughout the whole podcast. Right in the last minute, Brian mentioned that he was going to leave early. He didn't expect his flight to be earlier than expected. Brendan took that personally. He felt personally insulted by that. We might be seeing the beginning and the end of the Fighter and the Kid podcast here, guys. Let me guys know what you guys think. So look, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal, right? I don't think it's a big deal. Like, you know, sometimes you get annoyed with a friend, man.
Dicey.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna end this here. Let me know what you guys thought of this. Let me know what you guys liked. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know if you guys watched The Fight Companion or not. Like, you think it's a waste of time? Like, you know what? Delete that shit. I don't need Fight Companions in my life. It's a worthless piece of content. Just like reacting. Like, who needs somebody to react and watch the video with you? Like, it's so stupid.